This is Daniel Cormier, and if he can beat every single Jon Jones opponent more impressively than Jon did, he becomes the greatest of all time over Jon Jones. Here's how it's gonna work. DC is gonna face every single Jones opponent that he hasn't fought, so no Gustafsson and no Stipe Miocic. If DC wins faster or looks more dominant, he gets 1 point and Jon gets nothing. If DC wins but it's less impressive than Jon's performance, then Jon gets 1 point and DC gets nothing. And if DC loses a fight, we're gonna deduct 2 points from DC and Jon Jones gets 2 points. And at the end, whoever has the most points will be crowned the greatest of all time. Starting with Ryan Bader. He lost to Jones in round 2 by guillotine choke. Here we go. Daniel Cormier versus Ryan Dart Vader. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I forgot about these parries. Here we go. These two guys are losing their minds right away. To the body, jab to the body by DC. Head kick by Ryan Bader. DC has got to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that's what he does. But I don't remember what his AI actually plays like in UFC. There it is. There's a clinch right there immediately. No. Ryan Bader gets him into the Muay Thai plum. He's landing some good shots right here. All right, DC gets him into the Muay Thai plum. Oh my God, what the hell? That is crazy. One knee sits him down and DC has mounted. This is not good. This is where it gets really bad. Nope, denies that. He's gonna deny that as well. Ryan Bader is stuck eating some elbows right now. Oh my God, he's got his back again. Got to do something, Ryan. Oh my God, he's going to get him out of there. And that should be it. Wow. Got him out of there in the first round. That is incredible. And with that first win over Ryan Bader in the first round compared to Jon's guillotine finish in round 2, the first point goes to DC.
Jon Jones, get your together. I'm waiting for you.
Next up, Mauricio Shogun Rua. He lost to Jones in round 3 by TKO. All right, so there we go. Title shot. Daniel Cormier tries to secure the title against Mauricio Shogun Rua. Of course, as we remember, this is how Jon Jones won the title at the age of 23. Here we go. Makes his way back up to his feet. Nope, Shogun stands up, and they are right back to striking. Uh-oh. Shogun pins DC against the cage. Some knees to the body. Elbow. Oh, my goodness. And DC gets him down again. Nice. Now, as this round went on, things got a little bit dicey for DC. Uh-oh. Guillotine. Careful. DC is out. Very good. He also gave up top position after failing to lock in this arm triangle, and for the rest of the round, he remained in bottom position. In round number 2, Shogun kept threatening with the submission from bottom, very similar to what he did against Jon Jones, but DC managed to escape and spent the rest of the round in top position. DC takes him down again. Oh, triangle from Shogun. Uh-oh. Is he gonna roll Daniel Cormier into? No, he didn't. I was about to say, DC, there we go. DC mounts him. Yeah, look, man, you can't find yourself in those compromising positions. These are the things that takes points away from you compared to how good Jon Jones performed against Shogun. Jon Jones was never in those compromising positions, man. DC, you got to stay on top. You can't be getting put in submissions. You got to be the one putting him in submissions. In round 3, DC started off okay, but then he got rocked by Shogun. Or you lose this. Oh, he gets rocked, though. He gets rocked. That's not good. That is not good at all. That's the last thing you want happening. Not a good look at all, considering Jon Jones was never in any trouble against Shogun, and this was actually the round that Jon finished Shogun. So, round number 3 is over, and as you guys can see, Shogun is definitely still breathing. He is still alive. He's not dead yet, which ain't looking good for DC, man. It's not looking good for DC. DC will have to do something emphatic in the next few rounds right now to take this point from Jon Jones. I don't know what he can do in this next few rounds, but it's got to be something absolutely massive to try to take this one away from Jon Jones. In round 4, it got even worse. DC gets dropped again, but lucky for him, Shogun wasn't in a hurry to try to end the fight. Oh my God, Daniel Cormier just got dropped. In round 5, DC decided to just play it safe and keep Shogun pinned for the majority of the round. And that is it. Fight is over. This is going to go to a decision. Just based on what I've watched right here, it is pretty evident that DC won the fight. He wasn't completely dominant the whole entire time. There were moments in there where DC got rocked, moments where he actually got dropped. Like right there. See that right there? Shogun actually knocked him down in that situation. I think Jon Jones wins this one for sure. Indeed, he does. Next up, Quentin Rampage Jackson. He lost to Jon Jones in round 4 by rear naked choke. Daniel Cormier versus Rampage Jackson. Quentin Rampage Jackson. Of course, we know how the fight went with Jon Jones and Rampage. Jon Jones was able to submit him. The first man to actually finish Rampage Jackson, if I remember correctly. And Jon was never in any trouble in that fight. It was very, very dominant. It wasn't competitive at all. So Daniel has his job cut out for him. He has got to finish this fight. If he goes to a decision, that's it. He loses this particular chapter. Here we go. Takes down Rampage. So let's see. Let's see what DC can do here. Yeah, this fight did not go well for DC at all. Oh my God, DC gets dropped with an overhand. Another rock by Rampage Jackson. Come on. Another rock. Oh, he gets dropped again. It's like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Dude, look at DC in the back. Bro, did you guys see that? Look at him in the back. He can't even get up. Oh my goodness. What a nasty uppercut from Rampage Jackson as Daniel was about to try to clinch him. Damn, that's not good, bro.
Oh, man, I'm so disappointed.
And with that loss, that's -2 points for DC and 2 points to Jon Jones. Now, because DC was the champion, he was given an immediate rematch against Rampage, and this was his last chance. If he loses 2 in a row, that's it. The video is over, and Jon Jones remains the greatest of all time. All right. Here we go, the rematch. Once again, Daniel Cormier deserves an immediate rematch just because of how many titles he's been able to defend so far. You know what I mean? We can't have DC, the great DC, having to fight multiple fights before getting back to Rampage. So here we go. Please, for the love of God, Daniel, don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. Don't make me end this video right here, bro. You gotta come on, DC, block! Block, man! Jeez, man, you're about to ruin this. Thank you. Oh my God, duh. All right, so the first round is over, and besides that overhand that DC caught, he actually did a very good job dominating the first round. So this is actually going a little bit better than the first fight. But man, I am still keeping my fingers crossed, bro. We cannot have DC go out there and lose a second time. If he loses again, I can't justify giving him another title shot. He's gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to do, you know what I mean? So he has to win this. He has to. Round 2 was dominant for DC. He stayed on top for a majority of the round, landing clean ground and pound. And let me tell you, this is the sort of fight he needs to be fighting against Rampage. Round 3 was pure chaos. Nice overhand by Daniel Cormier. That's what I'm talking about. Starting off round 3 emphatically. Let's go. You already lost. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Please. Please. You are about to give me a freaking heart attack. Guys, another overhand. Good. Look, I've been sitting here holding my freaking heart in my hands because DC is scaring the shit out of me. Like, the entire video is on the line right now. It's on the line. Come on, come on. Ah! Just want him to win. Like, there we go. Nice, nice. Sits down Rampage. Ooh, another overhand. Come on. Ground and pound. Ground and pound. No. Ugh. Get out of there. Thank you. There it is. Oh my God. Jeez. Man, I should take 3 points. I should take 3 points off of you, DC, for that. Like, come on, bro. I should take 3 points for almost giving me a heart attack, man. Jeez. Unfortunately for DC, though, this rematch will not count, so he gets 0 points. Next up is Lyoto Machida, defeated by Jon Jones in round 2 with a standing guillotine. Alrighty, Daniel Cormier versus Lyoto Machida. Again, we all know what happened with Jon Jones and Lyoto Machida. Jon Jones was able to stop Lyoto Machida in absolutely brutal fashion. DC needs to absolutely top that if he wants to beat Jon. He's gonna need to. Unfortunately, that's not how things played out. Woo! Lyoto Machida is being so elusive right now. DC gets rocked. Oh, DC gets dropped. Oh my goodness. Jeez, DC is getting caught. He's got to get this fight to the ground, bro. Oh, there's a takedown. Is he gonna get it? No. Machida's takedown defense has been absolutely incredible, but he gets dropped. Overhand into an uppercut. Oh, I was about to say, is he gonna drop Machida with the Superman punch the same way Jon Jones did? There's a jab. Clinch. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was crazy. That was emphatic. Holy crap. Absolutely beautiful. That's classic Daniel Cormier. Double uppercuts to finish the fight. Wow. The win was absolutely impressive, but Jones finished Machida 1 round earlier, and unlike DC, who got badly hurt more than once, compared to Jones, who just briefly got wobbled by Machida, it just wasn't good enough to surpass Jon's performance. So 1 more point goes to Jon Jones. Next up, Rashad Evans. He lost to Jon Jones by decision. Daniel Cormier versus Rashad Evans. This is actually a fight that I was hoping that I was gonna see when DC first joined the UFC. They kind of talked about it briefly, but then it just never happened. So let's see what DC can do. DC, as long as he finishes Rashad Evans, look at these wrestling exchanges, man. Nice exchanges. But yeah, as long as DC can actually finish the fight, he should win this one. Nice. Rashad takes him down. But see, I was going to say, you can't have this happen. See now, you cannot have situations where Rashad is actually putting you in bad spots, rocking you, putting you in submissions, taking you down, staying on top. If he does that to take this chapter from Jon Jones, you got to finish the fight. So here's the hoping that DC can make it happen. Oh, let's go, DC. The next 2 rounds of this fight was so stressful. I was convinced we had another loss on our hands. Oh, DC gets rocked and dropped again. This, I'm telling you guys, man, this is not good. This is round number 5. Round number 5. Again, there's only one way he can redeem this chapter right now, and that is to actually finish this fight. If he doesn't finish this fight, he would have put on a worse performance than Jon Jones did. Period. So you gotta try to finish him, DC. You gotta find a way, buddy. You gotta find a way, sir. There you go, man. Round 5 is over. So DC, he should win this fight, but it's gonna be by decision, which is again, this is not what he was hoping for. Not at all. Now this one was very controversial because although DC took way more damage against Rashad than Jon did, DC also did way more damage than Jon did, and they both won the fight by unanimous decision. And so, to be fair to both fighters, I'm just gonna give 1 point to DC and 1 point to Jon Jones. Let's move on. Next up, Vitor Belfort. He got submitted by John Jones in round 4. Here we go. Here we go. Daniel Cormier versus Vitor Belfort. Title defense. For this fight, bro, DC was on fire. Right away, he has Vitor in mount, and he is blasting him away with some ground and pound shots. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to flatten him out. He's going to flatten him out right away. Oh, Vitor has got to get out of there. Watch it. Watch it. Watch the arm triangle. Watch the arm triangle, Vitor. And Vitor tries to escape. DC says nope. He's going to lock in the first one. Oh my God. Mount him. Oh, back to half guard. That's a lot of movement. Oh no. Another arm triangle. Oh, Vitor has got to defend against this. He's got to defend against this. All he needs is one more. All DC needs is one more, and this is over. Oh, lock it in, DC. Lock it in. Lock it in. Oh, that's going to do it, boys. That should do it. That should do it. And wow. Daniel Cormier with the first round submission against Vitor Belfort. Wow. Nice. Yeah, there's absolutely no dispute with this one. Not only did Daniel defeat Vitor much faster than John Jones did, he was also never in any trouble compared to John, who almost had his arm broken by Vitor. 1 point goes to DC. Next up, Chael Sonnen, who got TKO'd by John Jones in round 1. Here we go. Daniel Cormier versus Chael P. Sonnen. The amount of damage that DC did to Chael in this first round was absolutely insane. I mean, look at the man's face. He looks like he was attacked by a mountain lion. I don't know. Maybe we got to give this one to DC, right? You guys let me know in the comment section what you're thinking. Should we give this one to DC? Huh? Well, then again, we don't know what's going to happen in the next coming round, so let's just wait and see. Look at how much blood, bro. He's got him in this arm triangle. He already locked in a submission earlier. Oh, he's going to get it. And he did. Oh, nice. Daniel Cormier defeats Chael Sonnen in round number 2. So in terms of damage, DC 100% surpassed John Jones. But again, he didn't finish Chael as quickly as John did. So as torn as I am with this one, I gotta follow the rules. So 1 point goes to John Jones. Next up is Glover Teixeira. He lost to John Jones by decision. All right, Daniel Cormier versus Glover Teixeira. Here we go. DC is going to have to be essentially flawless with this one. If he's able to stop Glover earlier than, and not go to a decision, that will definitely give him a point. But I will absolutely deduct points from DC on this one if he gets rocked, if he gets dropped, if he gets taken down, if he gets mounted. If he does anything besides dominate Glover the entire time, I'm taking points. I'm taking points. Because, again, this is one of John's absolute best performances. For sure. Wow, DC locks in an arm triangle in round number 2. So far, so good, man. So far, so good. Not a single adversity. He has been dominating this fight right now. Oh, my goodness. This is not looking good for John. This ain't looking too good right now. Jesus, look at his right eye. It's gone. The man's eye is gone. In round 3, the thing I said cannot happen actually happened. Whoa, that was a nice sweep by Glover. Oh, no. DC, no. You did not just let yourself get mounted. Come on, DC. Oh, no, DC. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there. We were just talking about this. If he locks in this submission, bro, I'm taking a point. I'm taking a point. Nah. Get out of there, DC. Get out of there. Oh, no. He let him lock one in. Yeah, bro. No way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Not this fight. Oh, no. The only thing that might redeem this right now is if DC ends it in like the 3rd round, even before this round is over. He didn't. He ended it in round 4. Oh, he got him out of there. He got him out of there in round number 4. Wow. Yeah, I mean, oh my God. You know what? You guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this one. My mind is not made up yet. Maybe during the edit, I'll figure out what I'm going to do. But right now, I'm still leaning towards taking the point off of DC just because of how good this fight was. Just because of how good John performed. You know what I mean? But he did finish Glover Teixeira in round number 4, and John did not finish Glover. So that's got to be worth something. It's got to be worth something. So I'll figure out how I'm going to do it. I'll make sure to be fair with this one for sure. And what I decided to do was run a poll on Twitter asking you guys who should win in this scenario. Over 1,400 of you guys voted, and the winner, John Jones. So 1 point goes to John Jones. Next up, Ovins St. Preux lost to John Jones by unanimous decision. Here we go, boys. Daniel Cormier versus OSP. Jeez, DC is being sloppy. He is being sloppy as hell right now. Oh, block counter. Oh, DC rocked. Oh, DC gets rocked again, bro. This is fucking crazy. I'm looking down on my phone and DC is getting freaking smacked. What the hell? This is not looking good right now, DC. This ain't looking good, bro. No, it's not good at all. And it only got much, much worse. All right, here we go. DC going for this. Oh, my. Oh, DC gets reversed. He gets reversed, man. OSP Neon Belly. Oh, you gotta block this, DC. You gotta block this. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. I was really considering deducting 3 points for losing to freaking OSP. But to be fair, anything can happen in that octagon, man. So, unfortunately for DC, that's another 2 points lost and another 2 points for John Jones. Now, just like the last time DC lost, the UFC decided to grant him another immediate rematch, and this rematch was so freaking emphatic, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the whole thing. I promise you're not gonna regret it. All right, this is the rematch. Dude, I cannot believe Daniel allowed OSP to become champion. That's absolutely crazy, but here we go. Let's see if DC can get this thing done. Maybe it was a fluke, right, DC? You're gonna prove to all of us that was just a fluke, right? Like, that's not a fight that you should have actually lost. Come on, DC. There's a shot. He's going to get it. No, of course not. Because OSP's takedown defense is just absolutely crazy. DC shoots again. He's not able to get it. What the hell is going on, bro? This is crazy. There's a shot again. Keeps... Damn. Dude, if DC loses a second time, bro, that's it. It's over. It's over. You can't lose twice, man. Cannot lose twice. Losing twice would be a recipe for disaster. That will be the end of this. John Jones would automatically win. Oh, uppercut. There's a shot again. Gets denied. See, but DC is fighting a lot more aggressively, though. It's like he's, man, I gotta get this. Oh my God. Over. I can't talk. Overhand. Sits him down. And he got him out of there. What? Yo. I could not have written that any better. For DC to lose the way he did the first time, to then come back and beat him the way he just did? Nigga, Bro, I'm trying to make this video and I'm like hoping for like interesting storylines to just emerge, and it's literally happening. That's incredible. That's how you do it, DC. That's how you prove it was a fluke. That's exactly how you prove it. Oh man, if only he did that in the first fight. Dang. Oh well, we gotta move on.
Daniel D.C. Cormier.
Next up, Anthony Smith. He lost to Jon Jones by unanimous decision. So let's see if DC can do what Jon Jones did not do. Can he stop Anthony Smith? Let's see. Yes, he can. Because after mauling Anthony Smith with brutal ground and pound in rounds 1 and 2, he did this in the 3rd round. Oh my God, he gets rocked again with the right hook. And he gets sat down. Oh my goodness. Is he going to survive? Oh, wow. And that point absolutely goes to Daniel Cormier. For sure, man. Yeah, he dominated Anthony Smith, bro. Dominated him from bell to bell and finished him in round number 3. Something that Jon Jones could not do. Incredible, man. Absolutely impressive. Impressive is correct. And with that win, 1 point goes to DC. Next up is Thiago Santos. He also lost to Jon Jones by unanimous decision. Here we go. Daniel Cormier versus Thiago Santos. You guys remember how the fight went versus Jon Jones. Jon Jones actually went the distance with Thiago Santos, even though Thiago Santos had 2 messed up knees. And this is one of those blemishes, one of those fights in Jon's career that a lot of people truly believe that Jon should have ended, right? You've got this fight, the OSP fight, the Dominic Reyes fight, the Anthony Smith fight. Sometimes this happens with Jon, where he goes the distance with guys that he should absolutely beat. And with DC, that's really not the case. Daniel typically finishes opponents that he should get out of there, right? So, or at least he beats them up to the point that there is absolutely no question whatsoever. So, I don't suspect DC is going to go the distance with Thiago Santos. Then again, we are playing this one. Well, I'm not the one playing. This is happening in EA Sports UFC 4. So, we shall see, bro. We'll see what happens. Now, the amazing thing about this fight is that DC really didn't need to get the takedown against Thiago Santos. He tried, don't get me wrong, but his striking in this fight was more than enough to get the job done. Overhand from Daniel Cormier. Beautiful overhand shot. Is he gonna? He's still rocked. He's got to come back here. Hey, beautiful counter by Daniel Cormier. Oh my goodness. He's going to tee off on him on the ground. Let's see what happens. He actually finished it. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Actually finished the fight. Like, bro, that is... Hey, this is close now, boys. It's kind of close, man. 1 point goes to DC. Next up, Dominic Reyes. He lost a controversial decision to Jon Jones. Alrighty, here we go. Daniel Cormier versus the guy that everybody is absolutely convinced beat Jon Jones. Honestly, this one should not be too difficult to win. I think if DC just, if he's just dominant, even if he wins a decision, this chapter will absolutely go to Jon Jones for sure. For sure. Unfortunately for DC, it wasn't that simple. Oh, DC gets rocked. Oh, nasty front kick, and DC is rocked. This is round number 4 right now. It is still going, man. Head kick again. DC. Bro, this is not looking good, bro. Oh, but he drops him with the uppercut. This might be it, boys. Come on, finish the fight, DC. What? Come on, bro. You had him. Why roll him back into side control? Oh, that might be it. Oh, he never wants to actually continue ground and pound. This is on you, DC, honestly. Now, just as it looked like this fight was also going to go to a decision, DC decided to wake up in round number 5. All right, so right now, Daniel has him stuck in mount. Dominic is doing everything in his power to try to get out of this, but DC is keeping him stuck right here. He's teeing off with ground and pound, and the fight is over. Wow. got it done. Way to finish that fight indeed. He got it done. Yeah. This chapter absolutely goes to Daniel Cormier. Good job, sir. Good job. 1 point goes to Daniel Cormier here because of the finish. Next up, in the last fight, Ciryl Gane. He lost to Jon Jones in round 1 by submission. Alrighty, here we go. Daniel Cormier in the heavyweight division versus Ciryl Gane. I gotta say, this one's gonna be very difficult to beat. The way Jon Jones dispatched of Ciryl Gane in the first round by submission, DC would have to KO him literally very shortly. And it's not starting well. With Ciryl Gane rocking DC, it is not starting well at all. Come on, Daniel. Come on. You've got to get this thing going. Now, although DC spent a majority of this fight in dominant position, landing brutal ground and pound, it just wasn't good enough. Jon Jones made very quick work of Ciryl Gane, and DC stopped him in round 2. Oh my God, that's it. Whoa. Round number 2. Round number 2 TKO. Yes. Jeez Louise, DC. Well, too bad he couldn't do that in the first round. Very impressive win, don't get me wrong, but still, the point goes to Jon Jones. So let's recap. DC started out strong, stopping Ryan Bader in the first round and earning the first point of the night. But then came Shogun Rua, where DC faced real adversity and couldn't get the finish. So that point went to Jon Jones. What about Rampage Jackson? A complete freaking disaster. DC was knocked out cold, losing 2 points and giving 2 points to Jon Jones as well. Now, even though he did come back and avenge a loss in a rematch, it really didn't matter. The damage was already done. Then there was Lyoto Machida. Daniel got the KO, but it was later, and he took more damage, so that point goes to Jon Jones. What about Rashad Evans? Well, that was too close to call. Both men won by decision, both had really good moments, so that one was a draw. I gave both guys 1 point. Then it was Vitor Belfort, and Daniel Cormier made a statement. First round submission, 1 point to DC. What about Chael Sonnen, the American gangster? DC did a lot of freaking damage to Chael Sonnen, but he did not finish him as early as Jon Jones did, so that point goes to Jon Jones. Glover Teixeira was a pretty close one. DC got the finish, but Glover nearly submitted him, and because of all that, I polled the community and you guys spoke. You guys decided that Jon Jones should get the point, so 1 point goes to Jon Jones. Then you have the second major crash, Ovince St. Preux. DC got stopped in round 2, giving Jon Jones 2 more points and losing 2 points himself. Even though DC crushed him in the rematch, a little bit too late. What about Anthony Lionheart Smith? Well, DC dominated that man and finished him, something that Jon Jones was not able to do. So that point goes to DC. What about Thiago Santos? Same story. A clean finish for Daniel Cormier, even though Jon Jones couldn't, so 1 point goes to DC. And then it was Dominic Reyes. Everybody believes that Jon lost this fight. Now DC, although he kept getting rocked multiple times, he was able to rally in round 5 and get the finish. That was more impressive than what Jon did to Dominic Reyes, so that point goes to DC. And finally, Ciryl Gane. This one was always going to be tough because Jon Jones finished Ciryl Gane in the first round, and DC, although he got the win, it wasn't as fast or as clean as Jon Jones did, so the last point goes to Jon Jones. So what's the final score? Daniel Cormier with 2 points and Jon Jones with 10 points. DC had big moments, he really did. He had big finishes and big performances. But the losses to Rampage Jackson and the losses to OSP, it really cost him a lot. And so even in this alternate universe, Jon Jones remains the greatest of all time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.